Today I'm painting on a birch box 9 by 12 just because I ran out of canvases. It's more expensive, but I have nothing else in the house, so I have to order some canvases or canvas panels. So I painted it with acrylics using ultramarine blue and titanium white, and I've allowed it to dry for about 20 minutes, and that's going to be my background. I didn't mix it on the palette or I didn't soften it with a powder brush like I usually do to get that sort of blurry effect. I thought it looked quite interesting like that, so that's what I'm going with. And today I'm painting hydrangeas, and I'm mixing raw sienna with some titanium white. I have my usual palette, I should say, titanium white. This is primary yellow, raw sienna, raw umber, French ultramarine blue, sap green, and alizarin crimson. So I'm going to start by putting in just the heads. I might add a little green to that one. And I'm just doing green, doing 3. I'm going to say that these and I'm also going to say that they're in a and we're only seeing the top of this glass vase. All right, so now I'm taking a filbert, mixing titanium with sap green, and I'm just going to put on some petal shapes. I'm not making it, I'm not making the individual florets. I'm just doing sort of petal shapes. Looks very rough at the moment. I'm using a little alizarin mixed with raw umber. I'm going to make those stems a little stronger. And I'm taking sap green and I'm going to put in some leaves. Just very roughly. Okay, that's a start. So what makes glass look like glass is if you can see all the way through it. So we don't want to cover the whole of it. We want to see I'm going to put blue down this edge, reflected light. It's coming along. I'm using a bristle filbert, and I'm just going to take straight titanium white and start making florets. They have about 4 petals, but sometimes I'll only put in 3 or even 2. And what I've put in before will show through. I've mixed a little green in with this one, so it's a little sort of paler, not so stark white. I've mixed some primary yellow with sap green and some titanium white, and I'm going to put on a lighter side to my leaves. I think we'll have something in there suggesting a leaf that's tucked in the vase. And I'm going to put some alizarin crimson on my stems. I'm going to say that we can see this stem. And I think I'm putting a little darker. Using raw umber to make it a little darker. I'm going to mix French ultramarine blue and sap green and give my leaves a darker shadowy side. I'm going to make this one more shadowy as well. I'm going to mix titanium white with the primary yellow and give the leaves an even brighter look. I think that's better. That will dry a little duller, so it won't be quite as vivid. I'm using a smaller filbert, and I'm going to make my flowers a little smaller, I think. going to put a sap green, sort of yellowish sap green and primary yellow edge. Showing the reflection of a window sort of helps the illusion of glass. I'm going to try adding more white because this is a little dull now, and I'm using a round that has quite a strong point on it, and to increase that petal shape I'm using quite thick paint too. mixed a little green in for this side. Okay, so I've added some little greenish dots. I say greenish because I mix a little raw sienna in with it to bring it down a little bit. And I think the glass looks glassy, and I think the hydrangeas look nice and full, bushy, and I'm pleased with the leaves. I might add a raw sienna line down the edge, down the center of the leaves to suggest a vein or two. Don't need to do very much. That might be a little overdone, that one, but that's okay. Yep, I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching my video. Every 30 seconds of view time helps the algorithm find my videos, so I'm very appreciative, especially if you got this far. That's brilliant. See you next time.